Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on the video. Now let's get started. Season 7's LaShanta weighed in at 662 pounds and had been bedridden for 2.5 years when she first came to Houston to see Dr. Now. After the appointment, the mother of 4 kept promising she'd stick to the diet, but instead made a lot of excuses.
And I just sneak a little bit of it when no one's looking. And maybe stash a little for later. That doesn't mean I'm not working hard.
When she eventually came back 6 months after her first appointment, she seemed to be in even worse condition, and Dr. Now decided to keep her in the hospital for a month due to some serious health issues. When he discharged LaShanta, he gave her a weight loss goal of 100 pounds over 2 months, but when she returned, she had lost only 3 pounds and was told that she was done with the program. Although LaShanta kept begging Dr. Now to give her another chance, he stuck to his guns, telling her that she could come back if she lost 50 pounds, but that she'd have to do it on her own.
Take care, LaShanta, and good luck.
Watch, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you when I come back here. I'm serious, I'm gonna show you.
This might have seemed a little too strict to some, but it appeared to be just the wake-up call LaShanta needed, as it turned out to be the only way to make her understand by making excuses and trying to manipulate everyone around her wouldn't help her lose weight and change her life. She eventually managed to shed the weight, and when she came back to Dr. Now, he happily welcomed her back to the program. 38-year-old Holly had been overweight, and she could remember and had been struggling with depression since her teen years after being raped at the age of 16. At 30 years old, Holly weighed around 600 pounds and decided to get her stomach stable to turn her life around. Although she managed to get down to 398 pounds within the next 2 years, she started eating more again, busted the staples, and got back to 500 within just a year. Now nearly 40 years old, Holly weighed 658 pounds and had to start her weight loss journey all over again. After a hard trip to Houston and moving into a new apartment, Holly and husband Ray still hadn't managed to get pots and pans about a week later, preventing them from preparing their own meals. Because of that, the couple ordered in a lot of takeout, and while Holly claimed to be trying to make healthy choices when ordering food, she absurdly enough ordered egg rolls because they had veggies in them.
I hadn't eaten since breakfast and Ray hadn't eaten all day, and I tried to pick something that at least had veggies in it so that I wasn't totally eating wrong.
Unsurprisingly, she didn't meet her weight loss goal by the next appointment, losing just 18 pounds instead of 50 and making Dr. Now wonder if chocolate was more important to her than living.
Chocolate is more important to you than living, apparently.
Season 7's Tiffany started her weight loss journey at 672 pounds and had lost just 30 pounds by the time she went to see Dr. Now for her next appointment. She claimed that she had stuck to the diet for the most part, saying that she had at least tried to stay within the calories, even when she cheated. But Dr. Now wasn't buying any of that. He told her that she would have lost at least 100 pounds if that were true, and her weight loss didn't get any better after that either. Despite suffering a gallbladder attack for the upteenth time a few weeks later, Tiffany kept making excuses and claiming she was trying.
I thought I was working really hard, so I don't know.
No, you didn't. You're just saying you can't keep playing games.
It wasn't until Dr. Now made it pretty clear that she was running out of time and needed to change her life now that Tiffany finally put her money where her mouth is.
And you're rolling the dice on running out of time. So if you don't wake up, that's exactly what will happen. And then that'll be it for you. You got it?
Loud and clear.
By the next appointment, she had lost 72 pounds and was approved for weight loss surgery, which she eventually received another couple months later. In the beginning of her episode, 44-year-old Joyce hadn't left the house in 10 years and was in such bad health that she needed home health care 24/7. According to her, she had reached a point where all she was living for was food, but with a weight of 758 pounds and a height of 4'11", Joyce's body was close to giving out, so Dr. Now decided to keep her in the hospital on a controlled diet for a while. However, when she was eventually sent home to show that she would be able to lose weight on her own, Joyce gained 58 pounds. Hoping that dealing with her troubled past would help Joyce overcome the issues that drove her to eat, Dr. Now set her up for psychotherapy. Unfortunately, his patient continued to gain weight despite being given her last chance. Joyce failed to meet the demands again, feeling that she had tried her best. Joyce was convinced that Dr. Now's program had failed her, but based on the other stories on our list, it looks like Joyce was the one who failed the program. In the beginning of her episode, 40-year-old Bethany was honest about the fact that she just couldn't stop overeating, saying that food was her happy place and that she would even trade food for sleep if she could. Her husband Sheldon and her daughter Isabella were the ones bringing her food throughout the day. Yet when Bethany talked to Dr. Now during her first appointment, she claimed that Sheldon was the one enabling her to overeat. During the first weeks of her weight loss journey, Bethany kept telling the cameras how well she was doing. But when she went to see Dr. Now again, it only turned out that she had lost 14 pounds. She claimed that she was sticking to the 1,200 calorie diet and continued to lie about sticking to Dr. Now's plan the entire episode, despite the results showing otherwise. Although she eventually got approved for weight loss surgery, it didn't take long until Bethany started gaining again. Still, she claimed that she was sticking to Dr. Now's diet plan, and eventually felt like cravings were too much, and since the weight loss surgery hadn't worked the magic she had ultimately expected, Bethany ultimately decided to quit the program. That'll wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will see y'all next time.